This video is about tree planting again. We're here on the edge of an area which is long derelict sweet chestnut coppice. This is a sweet chestnut. This tree over here with the multiple trunks is old sweet chestnut coppice still. Long dead one there, long dead one here, blown down stem there, sweet chestnut. This may be sweet chestnut or it may be an oak. You can see from the size of it, this is a very old stem. Some of those in the back are even older. So this hasn't been coppiced well over 100 years at a guess. But in here, I think they took some sweet chestnut down for use on the farm. Also recut some long derelict hazel, which is what this is. Not protected anyway against deer, and this has had 5-6 years of constant nibbling. Deer pressure in this wood, I've noticed over the last 6 years I've been fiddling about in here, has grown quite a lot. Deer populations are increasing. There is now roe and sika deer. Sika have come in relatively recently from over Poole direction, so that's to the east and a little to the south of us. Sika deer are a non-native species, introduced to British Isles relatively recently. So we have tree planting here, and all the trees in these tubes are still alive. And these tubes make sense here because it's in a relatively open area and they can see lots of skylight, and the shade and things like this is relatively low. But again, can you see after 5 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 6 years, any of these trees actually sticking out of their tubes? Let's have a look. Look at this first one. This is a cherry. We've seen on some other videos that we have wild cherry, or Jean, which I think this is, G-E-A-N. It's native in this wood. And if this is British Isles provenance seeds grown in nurseries in the British Isles, so no risk of bringing in plant diseases when it's brought back into this country after it's been grown in a nursery by low paid skilled people, this is a sensible thing to plant in this wood. Look down inside the tube and you can see that it's still alive, but where it comes out of the tube, it's been nibbled off. And what sika can do is reach up a lot higher than roe deer. These are designed for roe deer, so about 1.2 metres high. Roe deer can't reach the top of these, but sika can, and they can also stand on their hind legs and reach up further. And they can do what cattle do. They can get hold of a stem like this, bring it down and eat the buds off it and the terminal bud. Terminal bud is of course bigger. You can see that starting here. These last buds, bigger than the ones below, with more nutrient in them, so they'll go for the terminal buds. So sika have eaten that. They've also eaten this one. Eaten, 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 eaten. Looking down in there, yeah, he's still alive, so the tube is buying in time. Let's go and have a look at this next one. See what's happened with the deer. Brought it down, broken it off, eaten the end, stripped some of the buds. So eaten, just started to leaf out, look. Eaten. This one hasn't yet been eaten. Gone up sometime last year. If you look down the tube, he's a fork from somewhere way down. He's not the original leader of this tree. One of the ideas of tule tubes is the tree sees a circle of sun looking up with shade around it, and it goes for that circle of sun and grows up tall and straight and true, and is more likely to become a timber tree in the future. But alas, this won't happen. It's bought the tree time, but because it's not been fenced against deer, you wasted this plastic, this plastic, this plastic, this sawn softwood brought in from elsewhere, to no real gain. What a shame.